What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball Hobby 8-box. Full case number 2, pick your team. Let me go ahead and get this shared over for you guys. Appreciate Bob Dion coming in and closing this out for us. Appreciate that, sir. Just give me a minute, guys. Just getting everybody tagged up really quick. Hey, a couple people I haven't seen in a while. Michael Sittler, Mike Irvine. Nice. Welcome in, guys. Sean Herring's in this one. Nice. Boom. All right, everybody got tagged up. Give you guys about a minute to come into the room, and then we will get this started. I'm going to go ahead and open our box for us, guys. This is going to take us a while. Lots and lots of boxes here. Booyah. All right. Three Chrome Prospect autograph cards inside. Okay. All right. So hopefully I'll be decent at this. I mean, I'm a little bit rusty on the baseball, I'll be honest. But we'll go ahead and we will do our best. All right, guys, it's been about a minute or two. Probably nothing to it but to do it. All right, guys, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Remember, right, these are kind of like little jumbo. Yeah, there we go. Lots of cards in these. Let me move this camera back just a little, guys. It gives me a little bit more room. Probably just go through the paper. Some of that stuff can be sleeved later if need be. We'll go ahead and go through the chrome here. Man, this guy's been a prospect for a while, hasn't he? Got an Aaron Watson, Jacob Morrison, Ben Jacobs. Looks like they put the refractors right at the end. That's nice. Well, we'll see what we're working with. So let me see. I'm not too hip on some of the rookies. Emmett made me like a little cheat sheet. Okay, nothing too crazy in that. Pretty much just all our paper base. And then we've got a Joshua Gonzalez. We're going to have 2 numbered here, it looks like. We're going to have this one numbered to 250. Joshua Gonzalez Axis coming out to the Giants. That's coming out to BT. BT got the first hit here. Nice, BT. And then we're going to have a J.R. Ritchie for the Braves. That's going to be numbered to 150. That is coming to Sean Herring. There you go, Sean. Nice. That guy's, so there's another Witherspoon, I guess, is on the Red Sox. Brandon Compton. Ethan Frey. I like these inserts, these prize prospects. These look kind of cool. Look like a video game cabinet. And then I will go ahead and sleeve any like first Bowmans that we get in refractors. We got an Aaron Watson coming out to the Reds. And then we got a Josiah, how would you say that? Hartshorn? Coming out to the Cubbies. Good old Bowman. All right. Looks like we're going to have a green of Andrew Salas. That is a nice looking card. That's like the grass card, right? That is numbered to 99 coming out to the Marlins. That's coming out to BT. That's cool. And then we've got an X-Fractor of Jesus Made. Wasn't this the guy like this past year? Jesus made. All right. I know that guy, Eli Willits. See if any of these other guys. Then we got a first Bowman refractor of Steel Hall for the Reds. Then we'll go ahead and sleeve that one. Eli Willits for the Washington Nationals. Basically just going to get through the base, y'all. All right. Nothing crazy in the middle there. We got a refractor, Caden Bodine, and CJ Gray. And I'll have Emmett kind of look over these cards, guys, to see if anything kind of needs to be sleeved up that I didn't hit. Because like I said, I'm a little bit rusty at the baseball thing. It's been 4 years since I've done like a baseball break. So I'm a little bit rusty, guys. I will be honest with you. Cool. cool. We got a Jacob Morrison. This is going to be a first Bowman, number 499. This is coming out to the Brew Crew. That is coming out to Mike Irvine. Nice little, like, sky blue there for you. Mike Lombardi, Michael Salina, Johnny Slowinski. And then we got a refractor, Gustavo Melendez, and an Eduardo Tate. I like that they kind of made these packs pretty easy to open. Can appreciate that. We have a Gavin Fine. I know that guy's like a pretty good rookie. That's his base, first Bowman. All right, let's see if we get anything crazy. Max Ballou, Dominic Reed, Patrick Forbes, Gavin Turley, Xavier Nayans. Then we got this cool looking card. This is Tate Southacene, Atlanta Braves. That's a pretty cool looking card. It's like draft day, like the pennant. And then we have a Murph Gray on the refractor, first Bowman there for the Pirates. Still haven't hit an auto yet. Okay, we'll slow it down right here. Nothing yet. Cody Bonker, Jake Monroe, Caleb Wing, JoJo Parker. I know that guy. Let's see if there was anybody else. Liam Doyle. Okay. Got a Michael Lombardi first Bowman refractor there. Go ahead and get those two sleeved up. That's coming out to the Royals. And then this is coming out to the Blue Jays. Let's see, we should have something coming up here. Yeah, it looks like an auto. Ethan Conrad, first Bowman auto coming out to the Cubbies. That is coming to Joe Lucas. There you go, Joe. First Bowman auto. Dean Livingston. Devin Taylor there. Easton Carmichael. JoJo Parker on the prize prospects. Travis Bazzana. And then a Kaysen Cunningham on the first Bowman refractor for the Diamondbacks. And then we'll get that JoJo Parker sleeved up for the Blue Jays. Guys, I'm also at that age now, like when I'm breaking, I got to be like this when I'm looking at the cards. Sure you guys can see that at the bottom of the camera there sometimes. Good old age. All right, looks like we might have another auto. Yes, it is. Cameron Maldonado for the Giants. I'm pretty sure that's coming to BT. Sure is. There you go, Brian. Not doing too bad. Got you a first Bowman auto there. Gustavo Melendez, Kyle Lotus, Tyler Brenninger, and then we got another one of those Eli Willits, I'll go ahead and sleeve that one up. This guy's a pretty good rookie there. Then our refractors, and then one's a Mason Morris. I pretty much sleeve all the first Bowman refractors, guys. But like I said, I'll have Emmett kind of recheck some of the rookies that I might have missed, that I'm not more familiar with, like he is. Thought Emmett might have been here tonight with me for a little bit, but maybe he's running late. He was going to be my little guest star tonight for you guys. But I guess he broke last night. And looks like we got a purple, y'all. It's going to be an auto or just a regular card? Yeah. Riley Quick coming out to the Twins. That is going to be numbered to 250. And who had the Twins up there? Mr. Evan Roseman. That is coming to you, sir. What do we got here for the rest of these? Kyson Witherspoon, that guy's decent. Got to get, is it Seth Hernandez? Yep, Seth Hernandez. And then, did we get another numbered card in here? Like, that's crazy. We got a Gabe Davis, first Bowman. I guess that's just a sky blue. It's not even numbered. That's pretty cool. I didn't know they had just like a regular, like just regular blue card. Maybe that was a Bowman thing. I'm not sure. We got a Kyle Lodis and a Ryan Mitchell there at the end. I'll go ahead and sleeve all four of those up real quick. Are all sleeved up. Couple packs left in this box. Should be chasing one more auto. Here we go. Nothing in that pack. Gabe Davis. Not sure on some of these guys. Josh Hammond. Looking at the little cheat sheet Emma sent me. AJ Russell. Axis on the Irish. And Mike Sirota and Trevor Cohen on that refractor for the Giants at the end there. Last pack of this box, guys. This should have our auto in it. Who's it going to be? Hopefully we pull something wild. All right, here we go. All right. We better not be missing an auto in this. Ethan Petrie. No, because we got some SP, I guess. Does that take the in action Jesus made? Does that take the place of an auto? I'll look this up real quick. This is just a regular insert card. These are pretty cool, though. That's coming out to the Brewers. You gotta be joking me. Let me go through these Chrome again and just make sure. Man, what is going on? That is 2 boxes that I've done that it's been missing an auto I'm going to look at these base cards real quick, too. Yep, found it. There we go, guys. It was stuck to the back of one of the papers. Sorry about that, guys. It's going to be a Cade Obermueller, number to 250 auto coming out to the Phillies. And that's a pretty cool looking auto. It's definitely on card. Yeah, Bill, I thank God I found it. It was stuck behind a base card. All right, this is coming out to Steve McCarthy. There you go, Steve. So we did get our 3 autos. Woo! All right, next box. Here we go. I actually like the design of Bowman this year, too. They didn't try to go crazy or anything with it. Yeah, I think what it was, Bill, is I kind of go through the paper quickly, and then it probably was just stuck on the back of that paper in the middle. So that was totally on me. I'll try to go a little bit slower when I get to that middle, because I totally did not feel that auto. Like I said, usually the autos were on chrome too, so. All right, nothing there. But see, some of these feel like they're stuck together. You got a JoJo Parker again on the prize prospects. And then a refractor JT Quinn for the Orioles. Okay, it looks like we're going to have a blue here. This one's going to be numbered to 499, and it's going to be a Cooper Pratt coming out to the Brew Crew. And then we have a refractor, first Bowman on Max Bellevue there. Mike Irvine, that one's coming to you, that Brew Crew card. There you go, Mike. And then let me go ahead and get this sleeved up. Ooh, we got a green. Walker Jenkins Axis coming out to the Twins. That's going to be numbered to 99. And that is coming out to Evan Roseman. There you go, Evan. Very nice. And then we have what looks like a metal parallel, like metal on the outside, like a number to 100 of Thomas White coming out to the Marlins. That's a cool card. Coming out to BT. There you go, Brian. It's like a steel card. It's pretty cool. Moss there, Matthew Mura, Ethan Conrad, Ty Harvey, Prize Prospects, Cade Anderson there. And then we got a Dean Livingston, first Bowman refractor. It's coming out to Arizona. Probably should just leave my glasses off because they're not really doing anything. Oh, we got some color in the middle, though. It looks like an insert, but there is some definite color there. Let's go ahead and move these up to the front. Because that looks like a number to 25 to me. Those are so cool. All right. And then a refractor Mason Peters. I'll get that one sleeved up here in a second. All right, guys. We got 2 cards on the back here. Get through these base real quick. That guy had like 3 cards in this pack. So we have a numbered to 25 first Bowman of Tanner Franklin. That's coming out to the Cardinals. And then right behind that, we have an in-action Charlie Condon for the Rockies, numbered to 25. I'm going to mag that up. That's sick. What a pack. Get that sleeved real quick. Top loaded. So first things first. Tanner Franklin to 25. That's coming out to the Cardinals. That's what happens when I can't see. I don't even see the Cardinals up there. Am I blind? Well, the Rockies, this goes to you, Bill. I'm definitely going to get that magged up. That's sick. Cardinals are not up there. What the heck happened here? Hold on a second, guys. Yep, you sure do. What the heck? I am so dumb. I don't look, so... So, guys, over here, I don't look at this screen right here. I look at the screen that's above me, and the Cardinals were like... The page was like scrolled up, so I could only see like the Rockies and the Diamondbacks for Bill. So I am so sorry. But let's go ahead and get this one magged up, man. I was freaking out, man. I thought like I had like 2 spots that I sold to people or something like that. All right, let's get this one magged up. Man, I feel like a fool right now. Oh. My word. All right, I guess that other one belongs to you too, Bill. All right, I'm going to get that other one sleeved up, that refractor, real quick. All right. Sorry about that. All right, here we go, guys. Back to it. All right, we're going to have a blue here of Eduardo Quintero coming out to the Dodgers. That's going to be numbered to 150. And that is coming out to Randy Kinder. There you go, Randy. All right. And we have the Leo DeVries and then a J.B. Middleton on the refractor first Bowman. All right, yep. They are literally like stuck on these autos. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a purple. That's going to be a Shotaro Mori, number to 250. Purple coming out to the A's. It's pretty much like every other pack is coming out to Jason Hornibrook. Pretty much like every other pack has like numbered cards in it too, which I like. All right, and then we have that blue parallel of Matthew Fisher coming out to the Phillies. And Dominic Reed, first Bowman refractor for the Cubbies. I guess you maybe only get like one of these in a box, huh? These like blue ones that are non-numbered. And it looks like maybe like one X-Fractor per box too. All right, and what is it going to be? It's going to be a Yandel Ricardo coming out to the Royals. And then a first Bowman refractor on the Brady Ebel. Right on the end there, coming out to the Brew Crew. And then we're going to have a Jake Monroe, first Bowman refractor for the Angels. Eli Willits there. Jacob Morrison. We've got a Power Prospects on the Mitch Voigt. And then a Dean Moss and an Adonis Guzman refractor there. Get all those sleeved up real quick. All right, 3 packs left of this box. We can still got 6 boxes to go through. All right, it's going to be a blue, and it's going to be an auto. Mitch Voigt coming out to the Mets. God, I just love that blue. That is coming out to Jason Buhner. I love that this is kind of sharing the love. We've had multiple people hitting so far. I like it. It's coming out to you, Jason. That guy's good. It's always Seth Hernandez and Kyson Witherspoon in the same pack. I did notice that. Riley Kelly, Walker Jenkins there. And then we got a J.D. Thompson. First Bowman refractor. Get these guys sleeved up real quick. Gage Wood auto coming out to the Phillies. Man, I want to hit one of those, like, big rookies, you know? Still not bad, though, coming out to the Phillies. Steve McCarthy, that's coming out to you, sir. Like that they're on card, too. I dig that. Zach Root. Prize prospects on the Jesus made. Is it Jesus made or like Jesus made? And then Riley Quick on that refractor. First Bowman. And then, see, I don't understand why you get one of these in a box and they end up only being like, I think like $4 or $5. I mean, they're cool as heck. I love that, like when they do die cuts and stuff. Ike Irish, that's coming out to the Orioles. Like the action figure variant card. And then a Cody Bowker. We'll get that one sleeved up. All right, guys, we've got 6 boxes left. Here we go. Good luck. I mean, regardless, guys, you guys are going to be getting a ton of rookies. You know how Bowman is. I started sorting the first one. Ooh, we got a yellow. Pretty sure that's not a gold, but that's still a canary yellow. That's going to be an auto. Nice. Chase Shores coming out to the Angels. I think, wasn't the Angels one of the last teams that got picked? Sure was. This is coming out to Bob Dion. There you go, Bob. Man, that almost gets you, though. It looks almost like gold. It's coming to you, Bob. Sweet looking card. Cameron Nelson and Ryan Mitchell there. I'll get those sleeved up. right, we got a blue here. This is going to be a Carlos LaGrange coming out to the Yankees. That is going to be number 2499. And that is coming out to Steve McCarthy. There you go, Steve. Kyson Witherspoon on the first Bowman refractor, and that's pretty good there. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve and top load that one, coming out to the Red Sox. Prize prospects on the Travis Bazzana. Connor Essenberg, first Roman refractor, and a Murph Gray. Braves and Pirates there. And it looks like we're going to have, it looks like a Ray Wave Nolan Schubert, first Bowman, number to 125, coming out to the Guardians. That's coming out to Derek Ebersol. Yeah, I've pretty much said almost everybody's name in this break. I like it. There you go. Sweet. Then we got that blue parallel. Seth Hernandez on the first Bowman refractor there. And then that blue, which is going to be coming out to the Royals of Josh Hammond. Anybody watching the football game by chance? Saw that Patriots pretty much just stomped on Houston. All right, we got a blue. Is it going to be an auto? Yes, it is. Cameron Nelson, number to 150, coming out to the Rockies. Rockies have had a couple things in here now for you, Bill. Very nice. Got that number to 25. And we got that one for you right there. It's a sweet looking card. I'm super partial to blue, so I just think all blue cards look cool. Gavin Fine. Steele Hall. I think that's one that I've been missing. Pico Cone on the first Bowman refractor, and Trevor Cohen. So much stuff to sleeve and top load in this, guys. So much stuff. All right, cool. Let me get some of these put away. I'm getting a nice little stack over here again. All right, here we go. kind of pulling for the Bears. If anybody's got a score update for me, I'd appreciate it. And we look like we could probably have something here. That's going to be like a steel fence, I think. I don't know what else to call it. But that's going to be a Dominic Reed coming out to the Cubs. Or that's a scale. That actually might be like a dragon scale or something. That's pretty cool looking. That's coming out to the Cubbies. Joe Lucas. Haven't said Joe's name yet. I would call that maybe dragon scale. That's pretty cool. Irish, Ethan Petrie on the first Bowman refractor there. That's just a cool looking picture. I mean, that guy is really tall, but that's a cool looking picture with like the sky and everything. I like when Topps takes pictures like that. They're like, let's get like an artsy kind of picture going. All right, no insert on that one. Gabe Davis and Brian Curley, both on the first Bowman refractors right there. So looks like our X-Fractor is going to be in this pack. It's going to be a Justin Lambkin coming out to the Royals. Trying to see if any of these rookies are... And we got, what is that? Miguel Sime Jr. We'll go ahead and get that X-Fractor sleeved up for the Royals. I wonder how many cards are in a pack. What do you think, like probably 50 to 60? All right, nothing there. There's our insert for the box. Liam Doyle. That's going to be coming out to the Cardinals. Which was Bill. Still going to top load them because there's still one per box. And then a Jordan Yost. We'll get that sleeved. Coming out to the Tigers. Joseph, how do you say his last name? Zierwa? Coming out to the Orioles. Is this made on the Axis? And then a Josh Hammond first Bowman refractor coming out to the Royals. All right, last pack of this box, and then we still got 5 boxes left, y'all. Another Rockies auto, J.B. Middleton. Bill is killing it on the Rockies spot in this case. There you go, Bill. Wow. Rockies absolutely just crushing in this break. And I'll get those two sleeved up right there at the end. All right, let me get those boxed up. I have a 5-lane sitting right next to me, guys. That's how many cards are in this break, which is crazy. All right, here we go. Quattro. That's the score. Thank you, Derek. Empty box for y'all, and here we go. Box number 4. Thank you, Derek. It looks like we got some, I think that's color there, so let's go ahead and slide these up to the fronts. If I notice color right off the bat, we'll do it like this. Malachi Witherspoon, Christian Equich, I guess that's how you say his name. Youch? Fouch? Easy for me to say. All right, here we go, guys. There's definitely a numbered card on the back here. It's going to be a blue. And that's that card I was talking about. Like, I love this picture. Colin Yemen coming out to the Orioles. Number to 499. Travis Von Epps. It's coming out to UTV. It's just a nice picture. All right. Like shuffling a deck of cards. And we got a green here. Esmeralyn Valdez. Number 2. Is that 99? 99 coming out to the Pirates. That also looks like a dragon scale. You check out that detail right there. That is coming to BT. There you go, Brian. And Liam Doyle there on the refractor. Always sleeve up the first Bowman refractors for you guys. Now I see this card all the time now. You guys are going to be getting plenty of those. Auto, Brandon Compton. Coming out to the Marlins, man. His signature's all over the place. Brian Thomas on the back-to-back. There you go, Brian. J.B. Arnold. And that refractor coming out to the A's. Bro, this guy is everywhere now. He's been in like the last 3 or 4 packs. Got a upside down card. That's kind of weird. And then, what are we going to have here, y'all? Looks like a speckle of Gabe Davis. First Bowman. It is not numbered, but it is a sparkle. Coming out to the White Sox. That is coming out to Bob Dion. Definitely going to sleeve and top load that. I mean, that's the first time we've seen a sparkle card. Gage Wood. Go and sleeve that up for the Phillies. Oh, yeah? You're my greatest fan, huh? Cool. All right. Matt Barr, Mr. Anderson. Man, there's a lot of first Bowmans in that pack. And then Luke LaCourse and Anthony Evanson. Get those both sleeved up. These cards add up very fast. Ooh, is that a red? I think that's a red, y'all. Pretty sure a red is numbered to 5. And there's our blue of Ethan Petrie, Brandon Compton, and a Peter Casale. Let's go ahead and get these sleeved up real quick. Let's see what that card is going to be. We're going to pull somebody something crazy. All right, here we go. It's for the Rangers. Who's got the Rangers? Josh Owens, first Bowman, numbered out of 5. There you go, Rangers. Travis Von Epps, that is coming out to you, sir. There you go, Travis. Get that magged up for you nice and proper. All right. Very nice, Travis. There we go, man. Make it official for you. Throw the tops one out there. Booyah. Try to get that out of the glare. There we go. Awesome. And we got a X-Fractor, it looks like. Go ahead and go through all these base real quick. Nate Snead, first Bowman X-Fractor, coming out to the Angels. Get these couple sleeved up real quick. Man, I'm going through sleeves like mad. Eli Willett's nice. I will say this. You can definitely tell that the cut is off on this card, though. That kind of sucks, considering he's a really good prospect. Just wanted to make you aware of that is off cut. Coming out to Pete Ailman. Still a nice card, though. For some reason that was upside down. And then Dovelin, get that sleeved up. Three more packs left, y'all, and then we still got half of a case left. And this looks like this is going to be something here. Is it going to be an auto? Yes, it is. Aiden West coming out to the Dodgers, number to 499. There you go, Dodgers. Randy Kinder, that's coming to you, sir. Weird, you get these like upside down, like these little sections of upside down ones. And then there is our next auto, guys. JT Quinn. Coming out to the Orioles. I feel like we pulled something else of him, too. That's coming out to TVE as well. There you go, Travis. Caleb Keys and Cameron Millar there. All right, last pack of this box, guys, and we still got half the case left. There's our insert. That was in the last pack. It's cool. Kyson Witherspoon. That's not bad at all.
coming out to the Red Sox.
And then we'll get that Gavin sleeved up. And then that Sean Gamble. All right. All right, let's get these all put away real quick. Tons of cards, guys. Box number 5. I think I did pull you one, though, Steve. Maybe? Ah, it was a Mets. I know I pulled Yankees of somebody. Maybe it was a numbered card. I swear, right after I talked about that guy, this guy is like massively overproduced. Guy's in like every other pack. I guess whoever took that photo was super proud of that. All right, and Tyler Brenner there. We'll go ahead and get that sleeved up. All right. Oh, see, now that's a nice auto. Kyson Witherspoon coming out to the Red Sox. That's coming out to TVE. Not a bad one. Definitely one of the prospects that you definitely want to get. There you go, TVE. Very nice. Kyson Witherspoon on that auto. Very nice. Grats. We got a blue one coming up. All right. It's going to be a Murph Gray coming out to the Pirates. Oh, we got back-to-back. And a Ryan Sloan coming out to the Mariners. This one's numbered to 499, and this one's numbered to 150. That's crazy. Back-to-back number hits like that. So the Mariners going to get one, so that's going to come to Brandon White there. And then the Pirates get the other one. And that is coming to Brian Thomas. Very nice. Like that. Like when we get multiple hits. Quentin Young, we'll get those, and Ty Harvey, we'll get both of those sleeved up real quick. So I was sorting this guy, the first one earlier, guys, that Emmett did. It's a lot of cards. Looks like our X-Fractor is going to be in this pack. Actually, it's a speckle of Josh Hammond coming out to the Royals. Like I said, those are not numbered. This is only the second one we've seen of this now.
That's coming out to the Royals.
Mr. Brian Thomas. Brian Thomas ain't having too bad of a break. Come on, we need a gold, a super short print. We need something like that. We're in a little bit of a dry spell now after that number to 5. We need something, y'all. Got a green Nick Becker for the Mariners. Mariners getting themselves another one. Mr. Brandon White. Nick Becker to 99. Man, these cards add up quick. I got to keep on them or these stacks will just get way too high. All right, here we go. And we're going to have a green again. Where's that aqua? Aqua, looks like maybe aqua. Of Cash Mayfield coming out to the Padres.
That's going to be numbered to 125.
And that is coming to Brian Thomas as well. Got you another one, Brian.
Getting a lot of numbered cards.
Don't hate that. And then our blue is going to be Joseph Zierwa coming out to the Orioles. Actually get all 3 of those sleeved up. All right, we're going to have a Colin Yemen. That guy that we've pulled like 3 cards of him now. The X-Fractor. That is going over to the Orioles. Sean Youngerman and Dominic, was that Fritton? Nice. Gavin Fiend on the first Bowman refractor there. Coming out to the Rangers. Told you that guy's every other pack. Okay, we got an upside down card. Oh, I see an orange. Hopefully it's an auto. Matt Barr, Ben Jacobs. Here we go, y'all. Be an auto. Yes! Oh my goodness! Gavin Fee, number to 25, coming out to the Rangers. Woo! TVE. Definitely gonna get that magged up. Very nice. Told you we were in a dry spell. It only took us another few packs. Called it. Wow, wow, wow. That's sick. Man. Very nice, Travis. See if we can get these both in here. Wow. All right. Give us a breather real quick. Because I need to get some sleeves bad. You're telling me they don't have sleeves in here in a box. Just wasn't looking hard enough. All right. And then we're going to have a gold auto to back-to-back on the, nice autos. 9 out of 50 coming to the Dodgers. Landon Vitorek. Wow. Randy Kinder, that's coming to you, sir. Wow. Nice back-to-back autos there. All right, last pack of this box, and then 3 left, y'all. And there's our insert. That usually always ends up being in the last pack there. And then that Michael Alavito first Bowman refractor that was coming out to the Tigers. And then a Franklin Arias in action coming out to the Boston Red Sox. All right, here we go. Yeah, let's do it that way. Get these in the middle, and then we can get these moved over. There we go. All right, we're going to have a green one right off the bat here. And it's an auto as well. Kyle Lodis coming out to the White Sox. Number to 99. Bob Dion. That's coming out to you, sir. Nice. Got an auto in the first pack that time. Guys, we had 10 or 11 left on the soccer if you guys are interested in soccer. And then we had like 14, I believe, left in the basketball value boxes. And that's the only Topps Chrome basketball that we've got left, guys. And those aren't too bad of prices once you use that coupon code. All right, nothing in that pack. But if any of those suit your fancy, we'll definitely get those broke tonight if you guys fill them up. Soccer was close and the basketball was close. Crazy stuff could come out of both those products, y'all. Crazy stuff. All right, we got a blue in here. It's going to be Johnny Slowinski coming out to the Angels, number to 499.
That is coming out to Bob.
There you go, Bob. One didn't want to quite go in the... There you go. Didn't want to mess with it too much. Paper is paper. I need to get better at these names, too, from baseball. Nick Becker. Get that one sleeved. It's first Bowman refractors. You never know, man. Like, to me, I kind of handle them like the basketball cards. Like, if you get a refractor of a rookie, some of those can be worth some money. Just depends on what happens, but those silvers or refractors. Ooh, we got a purple. It's going to be, we're going to have a back-to-back in this pack. So we've got an in-action of Zaire Hope, number to 50, coming out to the Dodgers. And then right after that, we got a J.B. Middleton coming out to the Rockies, number to 250. And Rockies are back on their heater. Rockies have literally crushed it in this break. And that's cool. In action to 50. Randy's starting to get quite a few for the Dodgers, too, I noticed. I've been saying his name a lot. Here you go, Randy. Wow. Joshua Flores. It's coming out to the Brew Crew. 32 cards in each one of these packs. Luis, we've got the Charlie Condon, number to 25 in action for the Rockies. We got the number to 25 Gavin Fiend coming out to the Rangers. And then we got the number to 5 Josh Owens coming out to the Rangers as well. And a Cooper Fleming right there at the end for Tampa Bay. How many times do you think we've seen that Colin Yemen now? I know I've seen it plenty now. Oop. So you can always tell something because it's like stuck. That's going to be a purple. That's a purple dragon scale of Eduardo Quintero coming out to the Dodgers. That's going to be numbered to 199. There you go, Randy. Got another one for you. Yeah, it's like a dragon scale is the best way I can describe it. Don't think it's a snakeskin. I'm pretty sure it's dragon. And then we got that Nate George, which is just our blue that we get like one per box. Takes a while to get to these cards, too. All right. Looks like our X-Fractor going to be in this one for you guys. Maybe it'll be an auto. And it's going to be Ryan Sloan for the Mariners. And then we got that Marcus Phillips at the end. I'll be happy with a couple more mags before we end this. I want to have like 5 mags in this. Landon Hodge on the refractor first Bowman. Definitely want us to get a couple more bangers out of here. I probably will look up that number to 50 auto as well. Because I know Bowman autos can go for some crazy money. So Mason McConaughey and a Matthew Mura on those 2 refractors there for first Bowmans. See, this is weird. Then we got like a reverse Guess it just comes down to packaging the way it comes out. And then we are going to have an auto in this pack, guys. Josiah Hartshorn coming out to the Cubbies. First Bowman auto. Nice. Mr. Joe Lucas. There you go, Joe. Love that they're all like on-card autos, too. I can appreciate that. And a Zach Root. Mr. Zach Root. What's those cards called? Card that looks like the cards called that look like a piece of rock or something, like quartz. Oh, there's something here. Is that a yellow or a gold? I guess we can find out here in a second. Coming out to the White Sox, Billy Carlson, number /75, and we got an auto right after that of Kason Cunningham coming out to the D-backs. Wow. So this one's going to be coming out to the White Sox. That was Bob. It's coming out to you, Bob, on that one. And then we got the Kason Cunningham coming out to the Diamondbacks. And that's coming out to you, Bill. Got you another auto for you, Bill. There you go. And then we still had to finish the chrome off here. Josh Owens, get that one sleeved up. Last pack of this box, guys. 2 more boxes left. Hopefully we get a mag in each. I'll be happy with 5 mags. All right. Yeah, those are always in the pack together. And then, like as always, we get the inaction in the last pack. Carson Bench coming out to the Mets. And then we'll get a couple of these sleeved up real quick. All right. Get these put away. Lots of paper, lots of paper. All right. Second to last box. Here we go. Ooh. Is that like a gold base card? Yohandy Morales, number /50 on the base paper. And then we've got another back-to-back. Michael Oliveto for the Detroit Tigers, first Bowman auto. It's kind of weird how they do that back-to-back thing. Pete Ailman, that one was coming to you for the Nationals.
And then Michael Oliveto for the Tigers. Dio Delfino. There you go, Dio. Gavin Klein there. First Bowman refractor at the end. Like I said, guys, if you guys are into soccer or into basketball, we've got two breaks that are almost in the single digits from when I started this break. So there might not be that many left. Dax Kilby on the first Bowman refractor there. Coming out to the Yankees. Right, looks like we're going to have an Aqua Dragon scale of Rock Reggio coming out to the Rockies. That's going to be numbered to 125. You know, as well, it's got like a texture to it as well. Like, I don't want to mess with it too much on the front, but it's kind of got like this raised texture, which makes that... That's why I said it kind of reminds me of like a dragon scale or something, which is pretty cool. But that's coming out to the Rockies. Rockies have been done pretty decent in this break. Get those two sleeved up real quick. Reptilians, huh? That's cool.
Just dropping these off.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right. Got a blue here. It's going to be Sean Gamble. This is going to be coming out to the Royals, numbered to 150. That's coming out to BT. Here you go, Brian. And it looks like our blue parallel is in this pack as well. Billy Carlson. It's both sleeved up. Thought Emmett would be my co-pilot tonight. I'm missing Emmett. We haven't seen him in a while. Maybe he'll make a guest appearance here soon. Cameron Maldonado, and then a James L. Wagner at the back here. Get these all three sleeved up real quick. All right, we are going to have, feels like our auto here. It's going to be Marcus Phillips coming out to the Boston Red Sox. Coming out to TVE. Travis Von Epps has done very well in this break as well. And then a Devin Taylor there.
Last 6 packs of this box. Then we got 1 left. I'm still hoping we can pull 1 or 2 mags before the end of this. All right, we're going to have a green. Looks like a green base card. It's going to be numbered to 99 of Felnin Celestin coming out to the Mariners. Which is coming out to Brandon White. There you go, Brandon. About a bajillion of that dude today. Whoever got the Orioles, you got enough Colin Eamons for the rest of the year. All right, looks like we're going to have... This might be a double hit pack again. We've got a Joshua Kuda Grauer out of 35. And then we have a Billy Carlson X-Fractor first Bowman for the White Sox. That's pretty cool. Jason Hornerbrook, that's coming out to you. And that Billy Carlson. And then we'll get that Tate. What is that, Tate? Suthacine? Sleeved up for the Braves. Ethan Hedges on the first Bowman Refractor, and then Corbin Dickerson. Right, looks like we're going to have a purple, and it is an auto. Tanner Franklin coming out to the Cardinals, number to 250. And that is coming out to Bill. That looks like nothing like how I would sign my name if my name was Tanner Franklin. That looks like ZZ something. We got 2 first Bowmans there that we'll sleeve up. Couple packs left. We got 1 box to go. All right. Looks like a pretty normal pack there. Last pack of this box. There's some like printing damage on that card right there, just so you can see. There's going to be our in action. Then we got an Ike Irish there. That's actually of JoJo Parker. It's not bad. All right, guys, here we go. Last box. Like I said, I still will look up a couple of these cards at the end, especially that number to 50 auto of that first Bowman, because you never know with these rookies. Just under 2 hours on this break, y'all. I can definitely feel it. All right, here we go. Last box. Good luck, everybody. May we pull all the bomb cards in the last box. All right, no auto to start us off. JoJo Parker. And then an AJ Russell there at the end. I always notice the way that Topps works is if like you pull a guy's like insert or numbered card or auto, you usually get like his card in the next pack. It's like your little refractor or whatever at the end. There's got to be something with that collation that they do at Topps. All right, here we go. We're going to have a blue base card, number to 499 of Michael Selena coming out to the Padres. Almost felt like a double hit there. We get that sometimes. Coming out to Brian Thomas. All right, it feels like we got something here. It's going to be an auto of Aaron Watson coming out to the Reds. I think that might be the first one for the Reds tonight. Yeah, that's coming out to Michael Sittler on the Reds. I know we pulled some Blue Jays, but I think this is our first Reds pull. Patrick Forbes there on the refractor first Bowman for the D-backs. And then we'll sleeve up those couple rookies there. They're always back-to-back. Decent pitchers. nice. What are these called? That's definitely our case hit. And then we've got another one right behind that. Alfredo Duno numbered out of 250 for the Reds. So the Reds got a back-to-back there. It's like a graffiti. That's cool. And that's coming out to the Cardinals. Final draft. That is definitely our case hit there. There you go, Bill. We did it, y'all. We got another mag. Can we get one more? Those are cool. Stuff that like that reminds me of like the 90s. When they did like sets like that. Definitely kind of feels like a throwback to that. All right. There we go, Bill. Got you the case hit there. In the last box of the case, too. And then we had that one coming out to the Reds. That was coming out to Michael Sittler. What a pack. All right, here we go. We're going to have another hit in here. It's going to be a purple reptilian of Carson Bench coming out to the Mets. There's our blue. And then a Caden Kent first Bowman refractor. All of a sudden, now I see a bunch of Reds cards. That was coming out to the Mets for Jason Buhner. There you go, Jason. All right, last half of this box. Here we go. Got another hit in here. It's going to be an auto of Briggs McKenzie coming out to the Braves. Is that Sean Herring? Usually Sean Herring gets the Braves. Yep. That is coming out to Sean. There you go, Sean. Got you an auto. JoJo Parker on the access. And then a Mitch Volts. Can we get one more mag before the end?
Pico Corn. Some of these people's names crazy. Landon Harmon there on the first Bowman refractor, and a Gavin Turley there at the end. All right, we definitely got something in this pack, I think. Yes, we do. All right, we're going to have, this is a double hit pack. We got Max Williams coming out to the Marlins, numbered to 99. That is the grass parallel. And then we have a Ryan Weidman first Bowman auto coming out to the Padres. So that grass parallel is going to be coming out to the Marlins. I think that was Brian Thomas, right? Yeah, Brian Thomas on that. And then that auto of Ryan Weidman for the Padres, which is also Brian Thomas. Nice back-to-back, Brian. Xavier Nevins on that first Bowman refractor. I could tell I've been sitting in this seat for 2 hours. All right, our X-Fractor is going to be Carlos Legrand coming out for the Yankees. And a JoJo Parker. Nice one there. JoJo Parker refractor first Bowman right at the end. That's coming out to the Blue Jays. Nice one there. Which one's going to have that inaction in it? It's always the last couple packs. Nate Snead on the first Bowman refractor. And Aiden West. All right, guys, we got the one pack left, and then I'll go ahead and do a recap. I'll do a recap of the autos and the stuff that was kind of like low numbered. All right, last pack. And there's our inaction. That's going to be of Cade Anderson. And then, what is that? Tayton Gray, first Bowman. On the refractor.
right, we'll start off with our numbered cards first, guys. Here we go. Colin Yemen out of 499 coming to the Orioles. Dominic Reed out of 125 coming to the Cubs. Nolan Schubert out of 125 coming to the Guardians. Carlos LaGrange out of 499 coming to the Yankees. Shitori Mori coming to the A's. That was numbered to 250. Eduardo Quintero, numbered out of 150, coming to the Dodgers. Thomas White, numbered out of 100, coming to the Marlins. Walker Jenkins, numbered to 99 on the Access insert card that's coming out to the Twins. Cooper Pratt, numbered to 499, coming out to the Brew Crew. Riley Quick, this one was numbered to 250, coming out to the Twins. Jacob Morrison, numbered to 499, first Bowman, coming out to the Brewers. Andrew Salas, that was our grass parallel, numbered to 99, coming out to the Marlins. Then we have the J.R. Ritchie, numbered to 150, coming out to the Braves. Then you have the Joshua Gonzalez Access, numbered to 250. We almost missed this one. Sometimes they sneak those numbered ones in there. Then we got the Reptilian of Esmeralda Valdez, numbered to 99, coming out to the Pirates. Ryan Sloan out of 499, coming out to the Mariners. Murph Gray out of 150, coming out to the Pirates. Nick Becker, first Bowman, numbered out of 99, green, coming out to the Mariners. Cash Mayfield, numbered out of 125 on the Aqua Ray Wave, coming out to the Padres. Johnny Slawinski, numbered to 499, coming out to the Angels on that first Bowman. J.B. Middleton, first Bowman, coming out to the Rockies. That was numbered to 250 on the purple color match. Then you have the Eduardo Quintero coming out to the Dodgers, the Reptilian purple out of 199. Then we have that Billy Carlson Reptilian yellow, which is numbered to 75, coming out to the White Sox. Then you also had another Aqua Reptilian, numbered to 125, a Rock Riggio coming out to the Rockies. Sean Gamble, numbered to 150, coming out to the Royals. Felon Celestin out of 99, green base, coming to the Mariners. Michael Salina on the number to 499, first Bowman, coming out to the Padres. Alfredo Duno out of 250, coming out to the Reds on the purple. Purple Reptilian Carson Bench coming out to the Mets. That one was numbered to 199. And then we have the Max Williams, which is also the grass parallel out of 99, coming out to the Marlins. I think the Marlins got both of the grass parallels, if I'm not mistaken. Then we got Ryan Weidman out of 499, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Padres. Briggs McKenzie, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Braves. Aaron Watson, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Reds. Tanner Franklin, first Bowman auto out of 250, coming out to the Cardinals. That's a purple. Joshua Kuroda Grauer. This one was numbered out of 35, coming out to the A's. I don't think it was quite maggable, but it was still numbered out of 35. Marcus Phillips on the first Bowman, coming out to the Boston Red Sox. His first auto there. Then we have Michael Oliveto, his first Bowman auto, coming out to the Tigers. Then we have that Yohandy Morales, numbered to 50 base, coming out to the Nationals. Then you have the Kason Cunningham auto, first Bowman, coming out to the Diamondbacks. Joshua Hartshorn, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Cubs. Then we had that in action to 50 of Zahir Hope coming out to the Dodgers. Then we had the Kyle Lodis, number to 99, green auto, first Bowman, coming out to the White Sox. Then we had the Landon Vitarek, number to 50, gold, coming out to the Dodgers, first Bowman auto. Kyson Witherspoon, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Red Sox. JT Dunn, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Orioles. Aiden West, first Bowman auto, number to 499, coming out to the Dodgers. Brandon Compton, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Marlins. JB Middleton, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Rockies. Cameron Nelson, first Bowman auto to 150, also coming out to the Rockies. Rockies absolutely demolished this break. Number to 75, Canary Yellow of Chase Shores, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Angels. Then you have the Gage Wood, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Phillies. Mitch Voigt, first Bowman auto to 150, coming out to the New York Mets, blue on the color match. Tanner Franklin, this one was numbered to 25, first Bowman, coming to the Cardinals. Then you have the Cade Obermueller out of 250, first Bowman purple, coming to the Phillies. Cameron Maldonado, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Giants. Ethan Conrad, first Bowman auto, coming out to the Cubbies. Then we had that final draft case hit of Liam Doyle, and that was coming out to the Cardinals. We have the number to 5, Josh Owens, first Bowman. That's coming out to the Rangers. Then we have the Charlie Condon, numbered out of 25. That was the in-action insert coming out to the Rockies. That's sick. And then we had that nice little banger of Gavin Fiend, first Bowman auto, numbered to 25, coming out to the Rangers. All right, guys, I'd say that was a pretty successful Bowman draft case. We will see you guys in the next one.